Hi there, everyone, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by Thriving and Beyond. Let's talk about some strategies to go into this holiday season with right this very minute. If you know in any group situation that you are going to be near a narcissist or that you're going to be attending an event or a gathering, even though we are in the current state we are with this virus, I do know that some people, of course, will be gathering, even if in a small group. But if you have a narcissist in that mix, there are things that you can do to protect yourself, to plan ahead of time, and certain things to keep in mind so that your effects of having a narcissist around in the group will be minimized. We know that narcissists love to play for the audience. The first point of what we need to remember here is that we cannot expect a narcissist not to narc. Even though it's such a beautiful time of year for so many, and family members might be gathering or even meeting special friends here and there, if there is a narcissist in the group, we cannot expect that person not to be a narc and not to act like a narc, even though it is this wonderful, warm, caring, loving time of year. Even more so, the narcissist will enjoy the environment, will enjoy having an audience to perform for. So let's keep that in mind first of all. I do have some notes, so I'll be referring to these off and on. So one of the very first things to do is have a plan ahead of time. Know what time the event starts. Plan to arrive a little bit late if you can, and plan to leave early. Have something that you can say, a statement that you have memorized, so that when you need to make your exit, you can give that one statement and say something like, "So nice to see you. I wish you all such a wonderful holiday. I do have another engagement. Thank you so much." Something simple. It does not have to be some big grand statement. A narcissist, however, or maybe somebody else in the group, might push you to explain further. Might say, "Well, do you really have to leave so early? You kind of just got here." Or, "We were really hoping that you would spend more time with us." Do not be guilted. Do not let a sense of obligation keep you somewhere that is unhealthy, somewhere that you do not want to be. So leave a little bit early, come and arrive a little bit late, and have this statement ready so that when you are ready to make an exit, you have that statement and you can jet on out of there. Another thing that I highly suggest is bringing your own car. Regardless of how close or how far or where you're driving to, we do not want to be obligated to stay somewhere we don't want to be because we don't have a ride. So if you don't have a car, perhaps you could arrange an Uber or a ride share service of some sort ahead of time. Do not let this stuff wait until you're already there, feeling the effects of the environment. Planning ahead of time will give you a sense of control, will give you a sense of taking care of yourself, even in this type of an environment. Another thing that I suggest is to bring a safe person with you. Even if this person doesn't totally understand or relate to the experience that you're having, it's likely you know what the narcissist is capable of in this situation, and it isn't necessary for anybody else to understand exactly what a narcissist is capable of. However, bring somebody that is trusted, that you can count on, so that when you start feeling like you have had enough, that you can rely on that person kind of as a buffer. In the location where the gathering is, whether it's a restaurant, even outside, outdoor dining, a backyard, a home, a house, an apartment, it doesn't matter where, your buffer person being just next to you, somebody that you care for and that cares for you, can provide a sense of comfort and that you're not in it alone. Even if they don't get it, even if they don't understand, having somebody there in your corner can make you feel comforted and like you can get through it, even if it's just an hour or two. So see if you can find somebody, a good friend or a relative, somebody that you know you can count on to kind of be in your corner during this gathering, during this event. Have your boundaries set firmly. If you know that the gathering starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and that you're going to arrive at 3:15 and that you're going to leave at 4:15, if those are your boundaries, you don't have to tell one single person. But if you're doing that for you, uphold those boundaries. Again, have a statement ready. Even if it's not true, and I hate this, I hate that we sometimes have to say something that might not be 100% correct. I know some of us are not comfortable with that, but when it comes to protecting your mental health in the midst of a narcissist, have a statement saying, oh, I have another engagement. I need to leave at 4:15 to get there on time. Maybe your other engagement is going home to watch a movie or going home and watching something on Netflix, whatever it is, that's your business. Make sure you have your boundaries set firm. There may be people who try to guilt you and make you feel obligated. Don't fall for that. Your boundaries are there to protect you in this situation. Plan your time while you're there, whether it's at a restaurant, outside, in a backyard. Plan your time. If you can, know the layout ahead of time. Maybe you're going to a relative's house and you've been there 10 times before. Never allow yourself to be with a narcissist all by yourself. Have your buffer person there with you. If you know that the narcissist is in a smaller gathering in one location, don't go to that location. Keep a room apart, keep a wall apart if you can. This is a little bit different, of course, because we're in the time where big parties just aren't happening. But even in a smaller gathering, if you know the layout of where you're going, plan ahead of time. If you know there's going to be a dining table of, say, 6 people or 8 people, it would be harder with a smaller group, of course. But see if you can sit somewhere that minimizes the effect of the narcissistic behavior. Knowing the layout of where you're going ahead of time, and even maybe asking the person who's hosting, who will be there, where am I sitting? Can I move my seat? Something like that. It is up to us in these situations to plan and take care of what we need. And the more we do ahead of time, the better. The last point here, and this kind of goes for any situation, is that I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to have the holidays mean a certain thing. And society and commercialism and other people, even our friends and family, can press us to be and be involved in certain situations that maybe aren't right for us. This day, these holidays, this season can take on new meaning for yourself if you can minimize the effects of the pressure that other people put on you, that commercialism puts on you, that society might put on you. It is okay if you need to take this holiday season off, take it for yourself, do what you need to do. Again, this goes back to really working on letting go those feelings of guilt and obligation and understanding that we are in charge now. And if you need this time, take this time. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission. So I hope some of these tips have been helpful. Keep your phone with you, keep your car keys with you, have a buffer person there, take your own car, visualize and maybe plan ahead where you'll be, either at the restaurant or in somebody's home, even a park, wherever it may be happening. I live in the South, so lots of us are outside these days. So just some things to keep in mind. I wish you all such a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much for being here. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and become a part of our community here. I'd love it if you would share this video. It might help somebody else out. We might not even know everyone who's struggling right now to make sense and make a safe plan for this holiday season. So as always, stay the course, have faith in this journey, and until next time, bye for now.